Am I ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm AJ Gonzalez, your voice of the Pope Francis Cardinals. Tonight, it's going to be a good one here, but it's raining, like really raining. Tonight, the Cardinals, they take on the Athol Bears. Athol, not really good. So this is an opportunity for the Cardinals to get a win here on home turf in a pouring rainstorm, and I think it's a good opportunity for them. One of the best teams in Western Mass, top 20 on the Mass Live rankings. You know who they are. Meadows scores a lot of goals. They make good plays, crisp passing, offensive attack. It's all there. It's all for the taking. Tonight, Pope Francis will have the opportunity to make a statement win here in front of the Athol Bears and make sure that they protect home turf. And as we welcome you here and live onto the field here, I'm going to take a seat and we'll get ready here from our festivities here tonight. First, we have our rosters here. Hannah Cardoso, wearing number 8. Vanessa Hamilton, number 1. Madison David, number 16. Again, this is the roster for Athol Bears, so not your Cardinals yet. Hang on. Grace Chapman, number 10. Marissa Walker will be wearing number 9. Lila Ray Williams will be wearing number 12. Grace Lichenberger, number 15. Olivia Horrigan, number 3. Abrielle Brockenry, number 2. Allison Robertson, number 17. Emily King, number 20. Emily Gallant, number 4. Jenna Bonifant, number 13, is the keeper for them. Abigail Wilhite, number 7. Brooklyn Hopkins, number 14. Samantha Malaku, number 6. And Elizabeth Malu, number 11. Emma Besiglapo, wearing number 18. And Kendall Dilo, wearing number 19. And your Pope Francis Cardinals, the moment you've been waiting for. Here's their roster here tonight. So the substitutions here are going to be Rachel Robinson, Emily Rougeau, and Gabriella Fialo. Nora Walsh, Gabriella Sterlacci, Lily Hayes, and Allison Maloney. And your starters, and the keeper, as usual, Senior Sophia Roselli, Brenna Sears, Stephanie Caesar, Lily Flint, Khalid Thayer, Cassie Kosnicki, Lily Termel, Sarah Salai, Maeve O'Sullivan, and Isabella Meadows. So, play starts here. Cardinals working it from right to left here to start this game. Athol going left to right. Cardinals here trying to win this game here in the pouring rain. Interesting dynamic here for the Cardinals tonight. Under the lights are on. I'm ready here for this rain bowl here tonight. Meanwhile, here comes Athol. I'm trying to move it down the field. How quickly are the Cardinals? They are there. Khalid Thayer says, and it will go out of bounds. Again, folks, AJ Gonzalez here, your voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live content. We remind you to like and subscribe to our content and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. There's exclusive content from the school, the academic life, the social life, and the sporting events. I'm here with a fantastic crew, ready here for some soccer here in the rainstorm. I'm glad we're able to have you joining us here tonight. Ready to see the Cardinals. So not off to the opening minute start that you'd like. Athol has controlled the pace of play thus far. I know it's early, but Pope trying to get it back. Turf Monster might come up clutch here in this game. It's going to be rainy, so you're going to slip. You're going to make sure everything's okay. That's the message that was being preached down there at field level today. Race here, play continues. Here comes Sarah Salai. She's going to try to feed it to the middle, but Athol quickly says, and they'll take possession. Here comes Athol trying to work it up the field, but Brenna Sears takes over. Sears will feed it up the right side to O'Sullivan. Here's O'Sullivan, shaking and baking, looking for somewhere to go. Still looking, finds Brenna Sears. Here's Sears. Sears trying to cross it to the middle, trying to look for somewhere to go. Can't find it. And Pope will try to shake and bake their way through Athol. O'Sullivan will try to feed it in. Meadows going after the ball. You got to be careful, but a save made there by the keeper, Jenna Bonifant. So that's going to be your keeper tonight for the visiting Athol Bears. Athol coming into this game here tonight, not really the best season. Last time these two teams met, Pope crushed them. It wasn't really that close, and Pope looking to do something similar here. Termel here, left side of the field. Termel, shaking and baking, looking for somewhere to go. Trying to find Meadows. Meadows back to Termel, but would have been a goal, but the officials said offsides. And it will be a goal kick here for Bonifant. So some Monday afternoon soccer here for you, under the lights and under the rain. Pass quickly intercepted by Salai. Meadows will take over. Back over to Salai. Salai trying to feed it back to Meadows. Trying to return the favor, but can't. But it will go out of bounds on Athol, I believe. And I believe that we have our first corner. So first corner here for Pope. And they fire it in there, looking for Meadows, but Athol able to clear. But it comes back out to the point. Chaos in the crease. Fitzgerald back to Turmel. Turmel shot blocked. Feeds it over to Salai. Here's Sarah Salai trying to carve it to the middle. She takes a taste of the turf. Here's Lily Flint trying to get involved. Here's back over to Turmel. Over to Flint. Salai trying to get into the action as well. Nothing going here, but there'll be a throw in here for the Cardinals. Hope wherever you are watching this game, hope you are dry. Here it's just pouring buckets today. No meteorologist, but let me tell you, it's pouring. Here's Kosnicki, center field, trying to feed it around. She's going to find O'Sullivan. Here's O'Sullivan, right side of the field, looking for somewhere to go with it. Feeds up the field to Brenna Sears. Brenna Sears charging to the ball. Sears glides it over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan will just wait on it, and she'll feed it back to Sears. But it goes off of Athol. I believe it'll be Pope ball here. So we're about 5 minutes through the opening half of play here in the Rain Bowl here tonight. No score through 5 minutes. But that could change here. Meanwhile, Athol will just take possession and try to work it up the field, but Pope quickly says, Fitzgerald getting the start for McKenna Sims tonight, so development there. Meanwhile here, Athol got to clear it out. They do, but it goes right out of bounds. The Bears, not the season they've been looking for thus far. A lot of underclassmen, 7th, 8th graders, and you're looking at the roster, you're like, wow. A lot of underclassmen. There's Kosnicki. She's going to fire, but easy cover up here from Bonifant, the keeper. Here's Salai winning the little battle. Nice play there. Shaking and baking, too. Back over to Flint. Flint over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki around the 30-yard line here. Shaking and baking. Look at her go. Still going with it. Trying to feed it up the field. Here's Fitzgerald. A shot, but a save made by Bonifant, the keeper. Athol trying to do something here on the offensive attack. Trying to make Pope feel uncomfortable here early in the rain. Anyways, here it's Salai back over to Flint. Flint will feed it up to Turmel. Turmel. Here's Thayer. Thayer, there's Brenna Sears. Sears will just roll around here. Find O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan. Over to Turmel. Turmel, middle of the field, looking for somewhere to go. Trying to find Meadows. Here she comes. Meadows firing in, and it goes right in. Ooh, goal. And that's Meadows again on the board here. 1-0. Cardinals tag first. Meadows with a strike right into the back of the net. And that's own goal. And the Cardinals strike first here in the pouring rain. So the pouring rain can't stop the Cardinals from getting on the board, as they do here at the 32-45 mark. 1-0 Cardinals. Another goal from, who do you think, folks? Who do you think scored that one if you weren't paying attention? It was Meadows, like as always. Anyways, here, the Bears, as someone I know from Chicago would like to say, trying to get their footing in this game. Here's Thayer trying to feed it over to Flint, but it will just roll on out of bounds. Athol throwing here. Stephanie Caesar just dancing around, trying to keep it in. Can't. Athol ball here. Samantha M. will throw it in here. Athol trying to work it around the field. Still be white ball here. Samantha will throw it in here again for Athol. Here's Fitzgerald, determined to run down the field, looking for somewhere to go. Athol quickly makes them uncomfortable. But Athol returns the favor back to the Cardinals. O'Sullivan able to try to keep it in. Still be Athol ball here. Hope wherever you are, you're dry. Unbelievable the amount of rain that's coming down. Raining cats and dogs. Can only imagine what it's like to play in this game. No umbrellas for the players because they actually have to play, so. Corner here for the Bears. Be their first of the night. Pope as well with one. Off of Sears, I believe that went. Yep. Went right off of Sears. Fans really want to come in here to the press box. Bears for their second corner of the game. Pouring cats and dogs here. Fans don't really want to be out there, but hey, pray for them. Here's O'Sullivan charging up the right side of the field, looking for somewhere to go. Still running, trying to show off the legs here a bit. Trying to feed it up to Meadows. Here's Meadows coming down the right side of the field. Meadows a bomb, but it goes off her ankle. He gets a rebound, but a save made by Bonifant. Here's O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan trying to work it around the field. She does. Over to Termel. Well, we have a Jets fan down here at field level. They did look good yesterday. They beat the Titans. Well, the Titans basically sent their B-level rosters and have A.J. Brown or Julio Jones, but that's a subject for a football show, and we're here playing soccer. Anyway, Caesar will feed it over to Lily Flint. Here's Flint, left side of the field. Bad pass, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Athol ball. It'll be Athol ball here. I think it was a handball off Flint. Meanwhile, Athol will kick it in here. Elizabeth Malou, I believe, is going to have the honors here for us. She is. She'll fire. Oh, Kosnicki takes one off. She's going to feel that one tomorrow. Took one off the arm there. She's going to feel that one tomorrow morning. Coming into school holding her arm. Friends are going to ask her, why are you holding your arm? She's going to come back to this moment and say, see, here you go. So Caesar will boot it in here. She'll fire, looking for somewhere to go. She finds Termel, takes a weird bounce. And Athol trying to work it up the field here. Here comes Athol trying to do something, but Caesar will just feed it back to Roselli. Roselli will throw it up in the air over to Sears. Roselli's got to come out of the net a little bit. Worrisome for Pope there, but They're able to clear it out. Number of substitutions coming in here for Pope. Gabriella Fiallo, Gabriella Sterlacci, Rachel Robinson, and Lily Hayes all coming in. Sarah Salai, Kiera Fitzgerald, Brenna Sears, and Lily Flint will all take seats. Corner here for the Bears. It'll be, is this second or third? I think I'm going to go with 3. The third corner kick does not amount to much. Roselli. Over to Thayer. Thayer will feed it over to Fiallo. Fiallo trying to feed it to O'Sullivan. And it just rolls on out of bounds. Athol trying to do something here. Trying to get something going against the Cardinals. Here on Cardinal turf. In case you're just joining us, it's been a Meadows goal. That's giving them an early 1-0 lead. Meanwhile here, Hayes will work it down the field. Hayes firing a shot, but an easy cover-up and save for the Bears. And Bonifant will boot it away as well. Kosnicki. So Sterlacci took a taste of the turf, but she was definitely tripped on that one. Some of the Bear fans do not agree, but they're going to have to get over it. Meanwhile here, a shot is fired, but she loses the ball in the middle of the net. Chaos in the crease was about to brew, but luckily for her, she got out with a break. Got a little bit of luck on her side. About 25 minutes here left to go in the first half of action here tonight from Pope. Caesar trying to make a stamp here on some defense. Ball will just roll out of bounds. It'll be Athol ball. Athol here, not a bad start here on the road. For a team that looked like they were going to get really blown out of the wall by. It's not bad for Athol and the Bears, but it will be Pope ball here. Caesar. Try to feed it down the field here to Termel. She will. Termel over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki back out. Oh, Fiallo putting on a nice move. Shaking and baking, but loses the ball. Fiallo just get it back, however, to Sterlacci. Sterlacci will feed it up here. Here's O'Sullivan. Sullivan to Sterlacci. Rainstorm indeed here tonight. But hope you're inside somewhere and enjoying the game here with us tonight here. Crows Varsity Soccer. A great team in Western Mass indeed. Here's Termel. Oh, shaking and baking and breaking ankles. The ambulance is on its way. Just been told by a medical professional that I know very well. Anyways, here Termel will try to feed it to Meadows. Meadows trying to show off the footwork. Meadows shaking and baking. Over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan fires it in, and it's own goal. And it is 2-0 Cardinals. And the Cardinals lead over the Bears now is 2-0. Nice strike there for the Cardinals. 2-0. Pope tags twice. And the Bears are already down 2 to a top 20 team in Western Mass. So, whistle blows, and we're back in play here. O'Sullivan there with the goal. 2-0 Cardinals already. here in the rain here. Mavo Sullivan, the junior, running down the right side field, trying to add another one to her day. But she'll feed it over to Meadows. Meadows will shake and bake. Meadows, ball up in the air here. Meadows trying to track it down. She does. She's kicking it up in the air, looking for something, but Athol will clear for dear life. But it goes right back to Kosnicki. Kosnicki will fire it in, and that's in. What a goal that was. It's on goal. And a super strike there from Kosnicki. 3-0. And Athol must not be very happy thus far. 3-0. Cardinals just owning the Bears here to start this game. Sears is going to come back in, and Fialo is going to take a seat. Three goals here in the first half for the Cardinals thus far. Been a good start here for them. Cardinals just controlling the game here thus far, and it's just about the start that Keith Messier has wanted out of his Cardinals. Cardinal ball here. Rachel Robinson will throw it in. In case you're just joining us, it's been 3 goals here from the Cardinals, and 3 strikes by Kosnicki, O'Sullivan, and Meadows have given them 3 goals, and thus have given them the lead. Sterlacci shaking and baking, feeding it over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki rolling it down the field to Hayes. Hayes going to fire, looking for somewhere down the middle, but it goes right to Athol. And Athol will just try to clear it out. But Meadows says, And here come the Cardinals again. O'Sullivan firing, but just misses the net. So about halfway through the first half, and 2 more substitutions. Emily Rougeau and Nora Walsh will come in. Turmel and Meadows will take seats. So the Rainbow thus far has been a one-sided affair. The Cardinals have dominated the game. And the Cardinals putting on fireworks here to start the first half. Hayes will try to feed it down the middle again. Can't find it. Meanwhile, the ball goes to... He's rolling around here, the Cardinals. Sterlacci will fire. Shot. And it goes in again. It's on goal. And the Cardinals, 4 goals to start the first half. Wow. Sterlacci. And it's another goal. Make it 4. The route continues. The Cardinals have done this so many times this year. Four 0 Cardinals. Domination again. Like usual. But the Cardinals still looking for more as Hayes will charge down the left side of the field. Hayes shaking and baking. Hayes trying to break some ankles on the way. But the ball goes right back to Rougeau. Rougeau will try to work it to another Cardinal but can't. And Athol will try to clear it out. They don't do it very effectively as Robinson will take it. Robinson takes some turf as well. Hayes working it up the field here to Rougeau, but it goes just out of the reach of Hayes. Turnover, Athol ball. Four 0 Cardinals. In a rainy game, the Cardinals have been all the buzz here thus far. Walsh will feed it over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki over to Stellaci. Stellaci to Sears. Sears over to Thayer. Here's Sears. Bretta Sears. Shaking and baking, breaking ankles, too. Oh, man. The ambulance is going to have to come back and take them. Here's O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan trying to move it to the middle. That Athol trying to clear it out. They don't do it very well. Cassie Kosnicki will feed it over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan just pointing around to make sure where she knows she's going, but the shot goes just wide of the net. She's planning the attack, but it just missed the net. Some substitution again here for the Cardinals. Allison Maloney, the senior, will come on in, and Maeve O'Sullivan, the goal scorer, one of the four, and the junior will take a seat. Raining buckets here tonight. Been a one-sided show here thus far. Again, folks, we remind you to like and subscribe to us here. Pope Prep, again, basically your Pope News Network, bringing you all the insights about soccer. And we're going to have some exclusive content coming soon as well, highlight shows and various other endeavors. So make sure to check your YouTube page. And make sure to like and subscribe to us. AJ Gonzalez here, voice of the Cardinals, live here from Springfield on the rainy afternoon, rainy Monday. Bringing you this live Cardinal action here. Kosnicki just rolling around the field, trying to go beast mode. Feed it up the field here. Kosnicki will take it. Kosnicki's just rolling around, finding Hayes. Hayes will try the left side, but it goes off the side of the net. Tried the left foot. Nothing happened. Two Cardinal substitutions. Meadows and Termel will come in on defense, and Thayer and Caesar will hit the pine. Walsh over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki over to Stellaci. Stellaci shaking and baking. Finding Kosnicki again. Kosnicki breaking some ankles on the way. Shot, but an easy cover up for Jenna Bonifant. And she'll try to boot it away. Nice ball that was from Bonifant. But Athol trying to do something, but Termel quickly says, Meadows will feed it over to Stellaci. Here's Sears, right side of the field. Here's Allie Maloney. Sears trying to play some defense, too. So is Meadows. But Meadows does it more effectively. And Meadows will feed it over to Walsh. Walsh to Stellaci. Here's Stellaci. Ooh, breaking ankles, too, in the process. Here's Walsh. Walsh, here's Rachel Robinson. Robinson's going to feed it over to Hayes. Hayes back over to Walsh. Over Walsh trying to move through a sea of Athol defenders. Kosnicki will feed it down the field. Left side. Hayes shaking and baking. Trying to get something going. Hayes trying to get in as well, win the mini battle. I believe it went out for shins. 2 Cardinal substitutions coming in here. Caesar and Thayer. Cassie Kushnicki and Emily Rougeau will take a seat. Here's Termel again. Termel trying to feed it to Meadows. Chaos in the crease trying to brew here. Meadows feeding it back here. Here's Sterlacci. Sterlacci to Walsh. Thayer. Over to Brenna Sears. Walsh. Here's Meadows. Meadows will try to feed it up the field. Here's Termel. Open season. Fires it in. It's own goal. Termel. 5-0 Cardinals. And the route continues here. Only in the first half of play, but Cardinals already have put up a 5-burger on the Bears. Five nothing Cardinals, utter domination here on this Monday afternoon. Showing the Bears who's boss. Here's Termel, middle of the field. Termel trying to do something with it, but can't. Today was an interesting day here at school. Nice Monday. And to the end of the day, we had the blessing of the animals. Great to see all the animals. If you want to see that, you can catch it right here on Pope Prep. Great to see all the dogs. That ball just stumped off the trash can. Gotta hear the doink. So 4 Cardinal substitutions did come in. Fialo, Salai, Fitzgerald, and O'Sullivan. Hayes, Maloney, Robinson, and Sterlacci will all have a stay on the bench. Girls JV here tonight has a road game. And I believe they're in EL, but I'll check on that at half. Elizabeth Malou. Trying to feed it around, but Roselli just an easy cover. And she'll fire right to O'Sullivan. Here's O'Sullivan feeding up the field to Walsh. Walsh to Termel. Termel to Salai, easy passing. Here come the Cardinals again. It's getting really ugly here. Can the Bears make a stop? Salai trying to feed it to Meadows. Offsides, however. So the Bears do get saved for a minute. Fans telling the Bears to talk a little bit. There's really nothing to talk about because the Cardinals have dominated them here thus far. I think they're on mute. Here's Caesar working it up here to Nora Walsh. Walsh over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will feed it to Termel. Here's Meadows. Meadows working it up the field. Meadows putting on the speed. Meadows, can she take it all the way? Here comes Meadows. Meadows with a super strike, and it goes in. It's Meadows. It's own goal. She took it the whole distance. She went up the field, and just putting the dagger into the Bears here in the first half. 6-0 off another Meadows super strike. She took it all the way, went down the field. Nothing they could do. It's like seeing a train. You're just not going to stop it, you know? Substitution here for Athol. Marissa Walker's going to come in, and Emma Bisagilpo will come on out. I apologize. That was Lila Ray Williams, so apologize for that. Here's Salai trying to get another one here. If y'all will just let it roll out of bounds here. And here's Salai, left side of the field. Trying to work it up the field here. Trying to find someone. Rain has stopped here for a minute here. Still cloudy, however. Six nothing. They put up the touchdown. They just need the extra point to make it a full 7. Termel. Over to Kosnicki. Kosnicki, ooh, shaking and baking as well. But it goes right to Athol. Broke some ankles in the process. For all the broken ankles that we've had here, I think we're gonna need to build a hospital here on the practice field. Because let me tell you, we've had some broken ankles. O'Sullivan trying to feed it to the middle. Offsides of the Cardinals again. Six nothing here. Cardinals just owning the Bears and pile driving them into the ground thus far here in the first half. Sullivan, here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to try to cross it to the middle, I assume. Yep. Takes a block off an Athol defender, but Meadows gets it. Shot, save, rebound. Meadows, oh, she just missed a hat trick. Good scoring chance there for Pope. They can't get the extra point to make it the full touchdown. Termel will feed it down the field here. But Athol's there quickly. They get it. And they just boot it right out of bounds. And Pope ball again. So bad kick there from Athol. And Pope again will have the chance and the opportunity to add more to the lead. Here's Termel over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, ooh, shaking and baking. Fitzgerald. Here's O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan and Fitzgerald. Meadows. Meadows still going. Meadows feeds it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, middle of the box here. Meadows waiting to go. Now she fires, and it's in. It's a hat trick. Call the game. Call the National Guard. The Cardinals are routing the Bears here. It's 7-0, and it's own goal. And it's another hat trick for Meadows. What's new? Cardinals on top, 7-0, and they got the extra point to add to their touchdown lead. Little drizzle here. Not even that much anymore, according to my meteorologist in the booth, John Sitnick. So 150 left here in the first half. Coming up on the halftime show, we're going to discuss the Cardinal attack here in the first half. So again, folks, remind you to stay tuned for the halftime. It's always good. Maybe we can call Andrew. Andrew's not here again, so we can have a talk with him. I have to talk to him about our T-shirts and where it's going. Meadows here, a free kick coming in. Meadows here will boot it in. Meadows with a strike here, but she just misses the net. 40 seconds. Tick, tick, tick. Time will go. Here's Meadows again, trying to add another one here before half. Trying to feed it to the middle. Athol will just try to clear for dear life. Fitzgerald's still not giving up on it. And that will be that for the first half of play. 7-0 Cardinals. Meadows, the hat trick already. The first half hat trick. Player of the game thus far here. So 7-0 here in favor of the Cardinals. I'm going to step aside here so I can clear the voice box here for just a minute. And then we'll be right back and we'll discuss the first half. So stay tuned. Cardinals, 7-0, touchdown lead. And the Cardinal showcase here tonight. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Our score at half, 7 for the Cardinals and 0 for the Bears. It's been domination here for the Cardinals thus far. Meadows leading the scoring with 3 goals in the first half hat-trick. He's been our player of the game thus far. Been an outstanding performance here from the Cardinals, moving the ball around, controlling time of possession. Just about everything Coach Messier has wanted out of his team, he has gotten here tonight. The rain has calmed down here a little bit. It's a little sprinkle here and there, but much better playing conditions here. You also got to be careful of the turf here. Very slippery. It's been slippery thus far, and the players have handled it with ease. But it's going to be a slippery second half here, to say the least, even though the rain has subsided. What else here? Cardinals here just looking like the team that they are. One of the top teams in Western Mass. They're going to be a tough out this year for the rest of the remainder of the season. There's a reason why they're number 1 in the conference, and they're showing you why here tonight. Not just Meadows scoring, but a variety and a platoon of others scoring as well. Been quite the game here thus far, and yeah, I mean, the Bears here just haven't really found their forte, haven't really found their rhythm yet thus far. It's been a Cardinals showcase. They haven't really gotten any scoring chances, and when they do, the Cardinals have tended to stop them. I mean, they barely have a shot on goal thus far, and well, what do you know? It's the Bears. I mean, and the Cardinals have just owned them thus far. I mean, the Cardinals just putting on massive goals and showcase goals. And Meadows, there was one goal that Meadows had, which was phenomenal, by the way. She took it literally up the field. It was like a train just coming through, and boom, they could not stop her. It was unbelievable. It made me almost fall out of my chair. I was like, oh my god. And so, yeah, so that's where we are, and that's where things stand here at half. Score 7-0 here. We have, hang on, let me check here. We got 4 minutes and 44 seconds here until we begin the second half here. And we thank you, as always, for watching this second half halftime show. Remember, like, subscribe our content. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you're going to do because you're going to get me, you're going to get my fantastic crew for the rest of the year and for the rest of the time you want to watch. You get live videos, you get epic streams, everything you want. It's Pope Prep. That's the way to go. 7-0 Cardinals. That's the way to go as well. AJ Gonzalez, your voice of the Cardinals, ending this halftime show. We'll see you for the second half. right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Score 7-0 here. Refs trying to get some. He was in there for about 10 minutes. He was in the umbrella, sitting down, getting a break from the vicious rain. Although it has subsided here just a bit. 7-0 touchdown lead for the Cardinals here on home turf. About 48 seconds until we get going here in the second half. Ben the Cardinals show here tonight. Flying their wings here at Pope Francis. Live in Springfield, Massachusetts here. AJ Gonzalez and the fantastic team here of John Sitnick and Mr. Jeffrey. And Adam Wachowski, who did have to leave, unfortunately, but you still get the tremendous three. But now it is the refs who will get up and get ready here to start the second half of play. So Cardinals will now work left to right, and the Bears will work from right to left. Substitution in net for the Cardinals. The senior, Sophia Roselli, is going to have a nice seat to watch the second half, and Rachel Robinson will get some varsity goaltending in here for the second half. Anyways, here, Athol will try to get something started here. Nora Walsh here, shaking and baking, breaking ankles on the process. Slide back to Caesar. Here's Caesar, spinning over to Flint. Right side of the field for you, left side of the field for the Cardinals. The Cardinals here, 7-0. Statement in the first half of play. Now it seems as if they're just going to test the passing a bit here. Sears over to Salai. Salai's going to try to work it to Maloney, but Athol will just kick it directly out of bounds, and Sears will be there. The ball got onto the field, so went too far onto the field. And it disrupted play there for a bit, but the Cardinals still here trying to add to the lead. Walsh. Back to Sears. Here's Sears. Nora Walsh here. We'll feed it over. Here's Thayer. Thayer over to Caesar. Caesar. Got Sterlacci. Sterlacci over to Flint. The passing. Cardinals showing off the passing. Here to start the second half of play. The Athol crowd has been silenced here. Cardinals have just put the dagger into them. And if you're Athol here, your odds are you are not going to win this game. I would bet 99.99% sure that they're going to win this game. And if you're Athol, you're just looking for a goal or something you can take away here to move on in the season. Sears. Sears will feed it back to Robinson. Robinson, shake and bake, scramble, and look for somewhere to go. Think about where she's going still. Still pondering. She'll feed it over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci back over to Salai. Salai will feed it to Walsh. Walsh back to Sears. Sears to Maloney. Here's Maloney. Try to throw it in here. It rolls out of bounds. Anyways, here Salai will dance and feed it over to Caesar. Here's Flint working up the left side of the field. Over to Hayes. Hayes over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci. Over to Caesar. Caesar to Thayer. Thayer. Winging up the field here to Sterlacci. Sterlacci chips it back to Sears. Here's Sears. He's going to work it up to Maloney. Maloney trying to do something with it, but Athol there to block it. I think we have a timeout here. Timeout for Athol. And the play stops here at 36:05. So timeout for White. So. Whoa. Okay, so it appears that Athol has forfeited this game here. They stopped the bleeding early here. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so they have forfeited the remainder of this game here. 7-0 your final here tonight, and a forfeit by Athol. So, yeah, so we have an extra long post game here tonight. Might get some special interviewers here. So Pope Francis here with a 7-0 win here. And the game is going to finish early here. So coming up here on the post-game show, we'll discuss the Pope dominance here today. Athol got really mad at Pope. I don't know why, but no. So they will trot on off, and the post-game show going to start here. For all of our great crew, we thank you for tuning in here. Odd night here, and the rain has subsided here a bit. We'll come back and wrap it up here for the post-game show in just a minute. So AJ Gonsalves here, your voice of the Cardinals, saying so long. Post-game show starts in a flash. This good? Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Gonzalez, your voice of the Cardinals, welcoming you here to the post-game show. 7-0. We were about to get the second half here underway. I was kind of looking forward to it, seeing what the Cardinals were going to do. There was about 36 minutes left in the second half, and Athol, they took a timeout, and they ended the game. They just didn't want to play anymore. They quit, and they are going to head back to Athol with a bad taste of the Cardinal in their mouth. And so that's how we end things here tonight. So good win here for the Cardinals. Good passing. Athol wanted to come out and make a statement here and try to get an upset victory, but the Cardinals would not let that happen. They were just too good on defense and good passing, good possession. Time of possession, as always, a good thing for the Cardinals. And they dominated, and they deserved to win. And Athol, I believe the bus is still here, but the coaches did have some words after the game. They were Pope was just trying to make some passes, but Athol didn't really treat that well, and as a result, they've gone home, and this game is over. So our final score here, 7-0 for all of our great crew. Mr. Jeffrey, John Sitnick, Adam Wachowski there for a minute. AJ Gonzalez, still reminding you to subscribe and like our content. It's a little bit longer than this, usually, but unless there's an Athol forfeit, you never know. It kind of throws things off here for a loop. So I'm AJ Gonzalez, your voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Final score, 7-0. Cardinals win.